Hello, welcome back.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
Mahalakshmi, I'm very sorry. Last time I had to cancel one
Yes,
session.
sir.
I
Yes,
had
sir.
some urgent, unexpected work.
Yes. And for
So
instant.
yeah, I had to cancel three sessions.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah.
And how are you,
I
sir?
felt so bad about that because
It's okay. So it
you
happens,
guys
sir.
always have that problem that you get it with difficulty and then I cancel that. No, it was a bad day for me. Okay,
It's okay,
how is
sir.
things? How is life?
Yeah, my life is good, sir. I'm fit as a fiddle, fresh as a
Wow, I
flower,
like that. Fresh,
fresh as
um,
a flower,
cool as cucumber,
as
fresh
as
as
cool
flower,
as a
uh,
cucumber.
cucumber,
Yes,
and fresh
cucumber.
as a flower, fresh as a flower, fit like
Fit
a
as a
fiddle,
fiddle.
fiddle. Ah,
Yes,
idioms
yes,
flowing,
yes, sir.
idioms flowing like water.
Water, yes. And
Yeah,
how?
yeah. Are you learning some idioms of
Yes, sir.
late?
Actually, I am very fond of learning idioms, sir. I like it.
Any other idioms?
Till the cows come home.
Till the cows come home. Nice one. Can you
And
know what context we can say that?
sir, when we were child, when we were young, we were allowed to play till the cows come
Comes
home.
till cows come home.
Yes,
Very nice. We were allowed to play. Or when in my childhood, we all used to play.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. It was breaking, sir. Actually, it got stuck. Sir,
So you can make such a situation where you can use.
no, sir. Actually, your voice was not audible,
No,
sir.
we
It was
used to
stuck for
play
some.
in my childhood. We used to play in the nearby park, and we were allowed to play till the cows came home.
Yes, sir. Till the cows came home.
Right? Okay. What else? How is the classes?
Yeah.
How is your English journey going on?
Yes, my YouTube channel, it has been going good.
Wow! How many subscribers so far?
157, sir.
157. So what all you post?
Sir, it's my this video is my 19th video. I concentrate on I make sure that whatever I do, it is pertaining about my English journey, and I post conversational videos.
Conversation builder. So you can think about one more video creation, either idiom of the day
Mm.
or word of the day
Word of the day or
or
phrasal verb.
phrasal verb of the day. So
Yes,
that what happens is you also learn that.
yes,
And you make a lot of example sentences how to, like, as if you are teaching that idiom, like until cows come home, this
home.
one,
Yes.
or I'm over the moon,
Over the
I'm
moon.
on cloud nine,
Yes.
cut the corners.
Cut the
No,
corners.
many. I'm trying to keep my
Cut to
head
the
above the
chase.
water. Cut to the
Oh,
chase. Cut to the
don't
chase.
beat around the bush.
Where you don't beat around the, oh my goodness, many. So you can use like idiom of the day
Okay, sir.
and explain it with several examples. When you can use that, don't simply give them sentences like,
Okay, sir.
okay, I told her don't beat around the bush.
Okay.
Don't give such examples. See, yesterday I was talking to my sister. I knew that she was in a relationship, and I asked her for detail. Tell me the truth. Okay, are you in a serious relationship? And she started beating around the bush. Then I told her, cut to the
The
chase.
chase. Yes.
Cut to the chase. Come to the
Yes.
point. You see,
Point.
in the same situation, you can use two idioms.
Yes. Yes, sir. Mostly,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Yeah. And for me, talking to people, persuading someone to
Okay.
do something or not to do something, it's a piece of cake or it's a cakewalk for me.
Okay.
Like speeches are like different types of speeches. So one speech, generally public speakers, they are like persuasive speakers. They
Yes.
will request you to do something or they will make you do something. A politician will speak for 15 minutes and they will do a surgery in your mind. Maybe you will change your idea and you will vote for him. Maybe you are, for example, you are BJP person, yeah, you are your favorite party, but maybe after listening to a persuasive speaker, you can change your thought process and your political alliance.
I
You
mean,
can
yes.
you can change. You can make, okay. Tomorrow I will vote for Congress after such a persuasive speech.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. What
Yes.
else? What else?
And how long have you been practicing English, sir? One of my friends, she
Hmm.
saw my video with you, sir, and I asked her to watch that video, our first video, and
Okay.
she told me that see how sir is articulating sir, all the words and learn. You try to learn the pronunciation, the articulation from sir, and you ask him then how long
How
has
long?
yes, and what strategy is he following to do that? And she,
See,
I was even perplexed, sir, after posting two
hopeless.
or
I
three.
was flabbergasted. I was baffled. Baffled.
Baffled is after posting two or three videos, whether to continue my journey or
No, no.
not. Is
Continue. Continue.
is
See, your idea is not to make money from these channels. You are
is
not, don't want to create any revenue for that. So
is
your idea is like one is you also learn, and some people will get benefited with your
benefit
channels. Let them.
is
Okay. So you asked me about my English journey. Like
is
my mother used to take English tuition. My
is
mother. My mother. Okay. So when I was in seventh, eighth, ninth standard, my mother used to teach kids of third standard, fourth standard, fifth standard. Right? I was in eighth or ninth, and maybe 10th. So sometimes my mother used to tell me, "Hey, can you take today's class? I'm not feeling well."
oh
I happily I would agree, and I used to teach like third, fourth, fifth standard student, and slowly I found my niche in teaching. I realized, okay, I can teach, and that
but
too
actually
English.
what is meant by that word, sir? Niche.
Niche means I found my place in that in that what you call in teaching. I
Yes,
found my place. I found my niche in public speaking. Means I found that yes, I can. I'm good at that. If you found your niche in cooking, means you realize I'm a good cook. I can do
oh,
this. You are doing lot of trials and errors, and you at one point of time you get your niche. You find your niche means you realize that you have that talent.
okay, sir. Sorry to interrupt you, sir.
No problem. So I realized, yes, I have that ability to teach, not English. The teaching ability I had. Then slowly I learned from my mother. I learned all the nuances of English grammar, slowly vocabulary. And those days I was not aware of these things called idioms and phrasal verbs. Then after my engineering, I came to Chennai. That was the turning point in my life. That was the game changer. I was like really, I something. If I, in the hindsight, if I look back, if I feel that I achieved something, that was the time when I achieved something. Like I could communicate clearly. Because when I came to Chennai, I could not speak in English. I was speaking in bits and pieces, broken English. I myself felt insulted the way I was speaking. Really, I'm telling. Honestly, I'm telling.
Okay, sir.
So my boss told me, you have to work on your English. You are speaking in bits and pieces. This is not enough. This is not enough. You are a mechanical engineer. You are a professional, and if you want to continue in this company, you have to work on your communication skills. And that was an eye opener. That was the time I realized that I can't speak this language.
Mm.
Then, this time you all are so lucky. You have internet, you have smartphone, you have smart TV, you have enough books, and you have many resources, money, everything. Those days, nothing. My salary was 1130 rupees,
130.
1130 rupees. This was my salary. And what I had is only Hindu newspaper and a transistor radio and some books to read. But that time, I came across one institute which was teaching spoken English. There is no online courses. Either you have to go there, or they will send you some books by post.
Okay, sir.
So yeah, so that institute was in Cochin, and I am in Chennai. I cannot go to Cochin. So I called them. They had given the number in the newspaper advertisement, landline number. I called. So I said, I have this problem, and how much is that book? So they said, small booklets. It was 20 booklets. And how to use that, how to practice, everything is given in the first booklet. And the whole booklet was costing 180 rupees. I said, no problem. I will send you money order. I sent money order and I called them, and this is the money order receipt number. And they sent it me by post, and it took like 10 days. I got it in Chennai. Even I don't have Bhagavad Gita, I don't have Ramayan, but this 20 booklets still I have, which I
Oh,
got it in 1982. 18 plus 25, 43 years. Still I hold it like my Bible, like my Ramayan, like my Bhagavad.
fantastic, sir.
Still I have it. And now I gave it, I suggested this book, and I don't know whether this is available in the market. Then I searched it in Amazon. Amazon, my goodness, you know how much they charge? 6,000 rupees now.
Oh,
6,000, but it is no a nice printing, colorful printing. Like the binding is different, the cover page is different. Lot of changes they have brought. 180 rupees. It has become in 43 years
it's great.
6,000 rupees. I don't know now whether it is on sale, but that person, the man who wrote that book, is dead. Okay, so this is, and that time onwards, I used to practice for 3-4 hours a day.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah, 3-4 hours. And of course, after my marriage, my wife that time, she used to speak better than me,
Oh,
better than me. So she used to correct me. She was my teacher. She
yes.
used
I heard this thing, sir, from you somewhere. Yes,
really.
yes, sir. And you told about your wife, and she you used to correct me. You told this to someone, sir, and I realized that okay, see, such a man, he is saying that his wife corrected him, but
Yeah, because
to
she
say
is
that,
masters in English.
okay, sir.
Yeah, from very good university, and she was teaching English, and she was like not born, but she was many a time she was been traveling abroad with her parents and all, so she had a better background in English. So now we both are working online as English teachers. She's also an English teacher. I'm an English teacher. And of course, my children, they got good education in Chennai. That's the reason I stayed in Chennai.
Mm,
Everybody advised, okay, why don't you move back to Kerala? Kerala, we don't have such good education. So I got them educated in Chennai, the best schools, and they speak so fluently. And both of them, they are in the US. So we speak mainly in English. And of course, my granddaughter, oh my God, we can't even understand what she speaks
yes,
because American accent, born and raised in
exactly.
America. So American accent. So this is my short story.
Fantastic, sir.
So
Fantastic,
practice,
sir.
practice, Mahalakshmi, practice,
Yes,
practice.
yes, sir.
I used to like, if I calculate all the time I spend in my English learning, sometime 8 hours, sometime 10 hours.
Okay, sir.
Like I watch a full English movie for 2 hours. Okay. Then I read like 50 pages English book.
Oh,
That will take 1 or 2 hours.
on the
Okay.
same day, sir.
Same day. And
Oh,
that small booklets, we have to read it aloud. That is the way we have to practice. We cannot read the books in the mind. I have to read it aloud. So they said you can read 3 pages, but I used to read aloud 10, 15 pages.
Oh,
Then when I see and Hindu newspaper from first page to 18th page, I
oh,
read
first,
every day. And then BBC News from that small radio I had. BBC News invariably I used to read the BBC.
yeah.
Then my another luckiest moment is like why how I could improve my spoken English is I joined a company in Saudi Arabia, and that company all the employees are from America.
Okay, sir.
Like 2 or 3 employees from India, Pakistan, or some other country. So 100% of the time we have to speak only English. I'm thankful to those friends. They used to help me, they used to guide me, they used to correct me. Like 21 years I worked at that time. 21 years.
Yeah. Super, sir. Super. And I am great fan of you, sir.
So I
And
tell
I always search your name in English Yaari, and whenever I see that you are available, I
book, book.
immediately
And very rarely I will cancel it, but
yes,
don't feel bad
yes,
about
yes,
that.
yes, yes.
Because
I know
sometimes,
that, sir.
yeah, I travel. Some most important commitments will be there. Then
Yes,
I
yes,
will.
I can
Other,
understand, sir. I can
don't
understand.
worry about it.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, Mahalakshmi, describe a time. See, now I described my story.
Yes, sir.
Okay. My how did I work hard and I achieved? Describe a time when you achieved something after hard work.
I could say that I got my bank exam after hard work. I was consistent and what to say, persistent in my career before marriage. I thought that I should go for some job, some government-based job, and I did not study like this for my public exams, even for 10th or 12th for my college exams. And my mom always used to ask me, and if you had studied like this for your public exam, you could have got so many marks, even school first in your school, from your school. But I was not bothered about her that and all, sir. And when I really wanted to get a job, I was burning midnight oil for that. And actually,
Yes, I went an extra mile.
I went an extra mile. Yes. Actually, my hard work paid off, sir. I got my
Hard
job
work
and
paid off.
paid off. Yes. Paid off, right, sir? My hard
Hey,
work
so hard work paid off. You can use
paid
the
off.
past tense in the
Past
past.
tense.
My hard work paid off.
Paid off.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Like today, I used
And
that. I had to send a text message to my boss. No,
okay.
he got another contract. My another company, he got a contract for something else, and he informed me, Nandakumar, finally we got that contract. So I wrote, yes, sir, your hard work has paid off.
Paid off.
Congratulations.
Okay, sir.
It's truly amazing. It's truly
Okay.
amazing. Congratulations, the entire team. I used that paid off.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Actually.
Right.
It's when I was working as a lecturer, I thought that I want to improve my horizon. So I did my ME, sir. And while
Mhm.
doing that course, I came to know about the competitive exams. And
Okay.
I was preparing for that. And I got my job also. And I was in a nationalized bank for almost 12 years, sir, before
Wow.
starting this channel. And I could say that that was my achievement.
Okay. Wow. This was a positive incident narration. Okay. And now describe something, a time when you failed at something important. You failed.
Failed, failed.
This one is a success story
Yes,
about the
sir.
bank exam. Any
Yes.
failure story?
Any failure story? I could say that my entrance exam after completing 12th, I was not interested to join in an engineering college. So
Uh-huh.
I was not ready to write entrance exam. But my father compelled me to do that. So I got very less mark in my entrance exam.
That was a failure story. But
Yes, sir.
you did not work hard.
No,
Like
no, I
your
have.
bank exam, what you did for
Uh-huh.
your bank exam,
No,
you did
sir.
not pay attention. You did
Actually,
not pay heed to your father's advice. Pay heed to advice means you did not listen to his advice.
yes. And actually, I could say that whenever I put some effort, my our destiny, right, sir, it gives me the fruit only. I did not get any failures after doing after pertaining hard work. After doing hard work,
In your vocabulary, 10 out of 10, how much marks will you give for your vocabulary?
sir, I know certain words, but when it comes to conversation, I actually deliberately pick some of the words.
Give. How much will you give out of 10?
7 marks.
7 out of 10. Okay. What about grammar?
Grammar 8, sir.
8. So you feel that your grammar is better than your vocabulary.
Yes,
8
sir.
out of 10.
Yes.
Okay. And the structure of sentences,
7, sir.
7. Confidence.
Confidence 9.
So you got it right. So, and vocabulary also, but only the problem is you are not able to use it.
Yes, sir. I am not able
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
incorporate.
this is, sometimes I feel the same thing. I have, like, in my small diary, maybe I have more than 12,000 words I have written. 12,000 words I
1000.
have written. And sometimes when I read, I immediately, like, how do you, like, suppose you are reading something on Google and you come across a new word. How do
Yes,
you
sir.
how do you check, how do you look it up in the dictionary?
I
You
go to
deep
Google.
press, you can deep press that word and it will directly go to the Google.
No,
You know
sir.
that?
I don't read anything on mobile, sir. No article on mobile. I have books and I have the habit of
Okay.
reading books.
Okay. Then if you come across a new word, what do you do?
I underline that word with the pencil, sir. Then
Okay,
go
then
to
you go to
Google or
Google.
Longman Dictionary. I have Longman Dictionary, and I see the meaning from Longman Dictionary and Google and write that meaning of the word in my mother tongue, Tamil, sir.
In your notebook.
First I write the meaning on the book, meaning of the book. Then I have a separate note for it. I just write that word in my note and meaning, and afterwards, after completing that passage, I started writing some 10 examples for that
For that
particular
word.
word.
And still you struggle to use that word in your
Yes,
daily
sir.
conversation.
And next day, I make sure that I am using that word with my daughters.
Ah, wonderful. Eh? And like one more thing, like, one word you use and teach to the students, like word of the day, idiom of the day, then you will never forget it.
Yes, sir. Yes, I have
You
a
will never.
plan, sir.
Yeah.
Today,
And another easy method is, like, if you Google a word for its meaning, like for example, today you Google 10 words
okay, sir.
or 5 words, and tomorrow you go to the Google search history. You can see
Okay,
your
sir.
5 words. And you
Okay,
can
sir.
you can revise. Oh, yesterday I Googled these words.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
and next day you another 5 words. So in the history there will be 10 words. Third day you go and see your review or revise your previous 10 words.
Okay, sir.
Ah, this I know, this word I know, this word I know. You don't go to the meaning part, only that Google search you can see in the history. So if
Okay,
you
sir.
don't remember, then click and see one more time. So
Okay, sir.
again, it will be always in the history. Don't delete the Google search history.
Okay,
And
sir.
third day, another 5 words. Fourth day, revise all the 15 words. Go one, da, 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 15 words. If you don't recollect, if you can't recollect, then press and find out the meaning. Fifth day, another 5 words, but before that, revise.
Revise.
Yeah, if you see the Longman dictionary on the physical dictionary, you don't have the history unless you go to the
Oh,
book and see to
yes,
yourself.
sir.
This, if you are traveling, if you are in a bus, you don't need to carry your dictionary or the book, the mobile phone, everything.
Yes,
And
sir.
you can type these words in your WhatsApp and
Mm.
send to your own WhatsApp.
Awesome. Yes, sir.
Your own WhatsApp. So that will, so for example, I have some words. I'll show you. I keep my note here. I'll give you a list of words and tell me which all, see all these words, my list of I can't see that. Okay.
No, sir.
Who is a fabulist? Fabulist.
I don't know, sir.
Fable. Fable.
Febul, sir.
Fabulist. Fabulist.
Okay.
Fabulist means, like, these are the new words
Okay.
I used to teach my students so that I also learn.
Yes, sir.
Fabulist is a person who is good in telling stories.
Okay.
Fable
Fabulous
means story.
story.
Fabulist is a storyteller.
Children. Fabulous.
Rapacious.
Sir,
Rapacious.
rapacious, voracious.
Greedy. Voracious is
Is
like, voracious reader.
reader.
Means, yes, you are, so much eager to deal. Voracious reader.
Yes.
Voracious writer.
I can say
So
that I'm voracious learner.
voracious learner, okay? Or you can say the dog is voracious. Wow,
Okay,
wow,
sir.
wow, 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 wow.
But after saying myself, you are comparing myself with the dog, right, sir? But this
No,
is
no, no,
not.
no, no. I'm telling you how I do this. I'm just making it in the WhatsApp. So these are the new words which I want to learn, and
Okay.
every day, even I'm going outside for shopping, I will keep walking and I will revise it.
Okay, sir.
I will revise. So this is around 50 words. If I send to you these 50 words and you can ask me those words, I can tell that words. I
Okay.
can tell the meaning. But still, sometimes I struggle to use it in my normal
Fine.
conversation.
Yes, sir.
One reason